I am willing to use my creative talents. I release all doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs now. Today, I will receive a gift. I will receive a gift. I'm gonna go somebody else. I am so grateful for the ebbs and flows of my life. My heart is open and full. I'm a light in this world. I bring out the best in others. My creativity brings me freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Woo! Ah. You know something fun you can do? It's like whenever you're in like a like sort of a low vibe mood, you can talk to yourself in like a higher voice, like a silly high voice, and it makes you feel better. Like for example, I'd be like, hi Shayna, oh my god, like a silly voice, and then it makes me laugh. Try it now. Whatever your name is, like if your name's Claire or if your name is like Jessica, like, hey Jessica, oh my god, we're gonna have so much fun today. Anyway, hi, this is the start of the vlog. We're going to Switzerland. Actually, we already went, but I want to show you guys some of the Switzerland stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll chat. See you in a second. Going to Switzerland for a concert. Mwah. Oh. Par contre les chaussures. C'est fou. Ouais. Mais oui. Ok, you start. Au clair de la lune, mon ami Pierrot, prête-moi ta plume pour l'amour de Dieu. Mon chandelle est morte, je n'ai plus de feu. Ouvre-moi ta plume pour l'amour de Dieu. We're walking to see Tati for a fitting. Ooh, I'm gonna go to her little studio that she created. Vive la Suisse! Oui. Vive l'amour! Oui. Vive le punk! Oui. Looks so good on I feel like clueless, you know?
Ich meine den alten Biff, den aus der Zukunft. Präzise. Er war in der Zeitmaschine, weil Biff in der Zeitmaschine war. Zusammen.
Bonsoir Vogue.
Bonjour Shayna, comment vas-tu?
Bienvenue, je me prépare pour un concert ce soir.
Merci de nous recevoir.
Mon tenue.
Ok.
This is my outfit
C'est
for
magnifique.
just the sound check.
It's gorgeous.
On a un concert ce soir. Concert ce soir, soir, concert.
Ah,
Petite
ah,
ceinture.
ah, 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 ah la la, ah la la, ah la la, baby. Loge pour ce soir. We're gonna go swimming because we have time before a concert. We don't have bathing suits, but we're just gonna jump in with our underwear. pas trop froid? Mais...
Making art is an experience and not a final product. It's about living the moment together. And so I really like it when everyone has fun together.
I feel this more, like safer,
Good morning, gorgeous, gorgeous girls. I got back from Switzerland last week and I want to tell you guys about it because I learned a lot of things and I want to, well actually I'll start with this morning. This morning I woke up and I was like in a very creative mood, and lately I've just been trying to follow my intuition of what activity should I do that will make me feel good, because sometimes I'll have a to-do list and I'll be like, oh, I need to get this thing done, but I won't enjoy it because it's not something that I actually like feel like doing. So I try to just like follow my feeling, because as we know, how we feel is everything. So I woke up and I wanted to make some shirts, and I made this Create and Destroy shirt, and I was so excited to try it on that I couldn't even wait for it to dry, and now I have paint all over my arms. Yeah, the most important thing is that we're having fun, and that's what the energy I want to be in, you know what I mean? I want to feel good, I want to have fun, I want to be intuitive. Like we always talk about like intuitive eating, but I think that it also applies to creating. Like there's intuitive creating, and I think when you force something, it's never good. So yeah, Switzerland was really fun, but it was a lot different than I thought it was gonna be. I'd never been to Switzerland before, and so I was picturing like rolling hills and like sort of like Sound of Music type vibes, but it was in Basel, so it's just kind of like any European town, to be honest. But the show itself was very, very fun, and there was a moment during the show when me and Anna were on stage, and all of a sudden like the guitar amp went out, like there was no more guitar sound. And I don't know, like I think if something like that would have happened to me before, when I first started playing concerts, it would have really stressed me out, because there's this feeling of like things aren't going as planned. But now what I've learned is like when things like that happen, that's actually a door opening and an opportunity to play and have more fun. So me and Anna just looked at each other and we're like, we don't have a guitar. And we just started like making up this random song on the spot. And I think people in the audience getting to see that we're actually having fun together and that we're not worried about being perfect, I think it made them like maybe respect us more, or respect the process of creating and doing a live concert instead of, yeah, like I talk about this a lot. Like I really don't like, for example, art where I only feel like I'm perceiving the person and there's not a connection. That's why I honestly was thinking about this the other day. Like I don't actually really like gallery spaces at all. Like I feel like it's very, it excludes people. It's only a certain type of person goes to a gallery. And I think it's the same around a concert space as well. Like people come and they want to have an experience, but if you're just like closed off and like only open to things going a certain way, you're not really showing people that it's about the process. And I tried to talk about that as well at my concert. So that was the highlight for me, was just like, I think that has been like the highlight of my year actually, is really realizing that like it's your crumpled up pieces of paper, it's your fuck ups, it's really just the in-between that is really beautiful in something. And I wanted to share that with you guys today, because I think a lot of us are afraid of doing something because we're afraid of being perfect. Like I don't get nervous anymore because I realize like, why should I be nervous? Like I'm just trying to be present, and I think you can't really be nervous when you're present because you're, I don't know, like. But I read something the other day. I saw a TikTok the other day. I don't know, I always do that where I'm like, I read something. I saw a TikTok the other day that was saying that being embarrassed is the price of entry. Like you have to be embarrassed in order to succeed, because you're gonna need to put yourself out there so many times. And I think it goes the same with being nervous, and that at a certain point you stop feeling embarrassed or nervous because you realize like it's not embarrassing to try. It's like, for example, people used to, I think, make fun of people for trying. For example, it would be seen as negative to be like a try hard, or to be seen trying to follow your dreams. Like people only want to see like the finished result when you already have the success. And so yeah, like sometimes people will be like, oh, you're trying so hard, blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, and you're not. Like I can tell that you're not, and that should be more embarrassing. It should be more embarrassing to not try at something. Like life is so short, you guys. And yeah, like I think that the idea that embarrassment is the price of entry really takes some of the pressure off, because you're like, well, that's just normal, like I'm going to be embarrassed. And also like nothing is inherently embarrassing, and like we decide what's embarrassing and what's not. So yeah, I just wanted to share those thoughts with you guys this morning, because I think that is one of the things that blocks people the most, is the fear of those moments when you're vulnerable, or like when things don't go perfectly, or when you're embarrassed. Like you should be fucking embarrassed. Like you should be fucking embarrassed. No, you really should be like embarrassed more often. For example, like I think I really want to like go get some food, but I was like, I should change because it's gonna look like, oh, like I'm a painter girl, like going to the store with this. But I was like, I don't care, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I thought this morning I would show you guys what's going on at the Palace factory. I got this silicone heart because it's my boyfriend and I's like 6-month anniversary coming up, and I have like dried flowers that he's given me over the months, and I thought it'd be cute to use resin and fill this up with resin and then put the flowers in it so it stays like frozen in time. So that's why I got this. It's something I'm working on. What else? Obviously like the t-shirts. Oh yeah, I want to show you guys the art that I've made recently, and I'm also updating my website, so if you like any of these paintings, they'll be on the website. So the first, I'm only gonna add like 3 on there just because I kind of want to enjoy it as well, like taking my time putting the paintings online and selling things. Like I don't want to feel like I'm gonna put everything online at the same time. So this is one that I made recently. I think I showed you guys in the last video. It's kind of hard with the light because I do put like a resin coating on all the heart paintings, but this one is I'm so happy, life is fun, thank you world. I'm continuing the heart series. I'm also gonna put this one up here. I made this one a few years ago, but I recently added text to it, and it says dream is reality. It was really funny because I actually made this, like wrote the dream is reality on the painting one morning, and then my friend came over and she did like a tarot reading for me, and one of the cards was like dream is reality, and I'm like, yeah, sometimes serendipitous things happen. And then I'm finally gonna add like the original fantasy one to my website. I was using it for a while as like sort of something to block my clothes. I think something that I always want to keep in mind is keeping a healthy relationship with my artwork and like leaving time for experimentation and not just like I need to make this to sell this. For example, a lot of times like I won't put my paintings on my website until like months and months or even years after. Like for example, this one is like years years that I've made this one, but I think that keeps me from feeling like I'm in a grind of something, because I think that the most sacred thing that we have is our creativity. Like our creativity is our freedom. Our creativity is what connects us to others. And if we start getting to the mood of like, I'm just like making this to update my website, that's not fun for me, and like that's not something I want to have. And that's why I really respect artists that like have jobs on the side, because they're allowing their art to be at the forefront. And I think that is the most important thing, is like not putting the pressure on the practice itself, but instead, yeah, giving space for it, and that way everything is coming from pure authentic intention. Yeah, I just wanted to chat with you guys a little bit this morning. I wanted to share with you guys some affirmations this morning. I want to share with you guys the affirmations because they're gonna make your day better. Okay, I rise to the occasion. Miracles happen in my life every day. Many opportunities open up to me and are floating my way. I am energetically attractive. I am willing to use my creative talents. Anyway, I hope everyone has a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, and I'll hang out with you guys again very soon. I love you. Mwah.